Yeah, they're trying to demonize the wholesaler. Just like every other industry, there are a few bad eggs for sure. All in all, the majority of wholesalers that we've worked with or that we know are very stand up, very reputable.
Absolutely. We've been on a long real estate run, but I can tell you right now, there's still a housing shortage. People still need a place to live, so it's going to continue for a little while. And I was touching this on our last show. There's a heck of a lot more competition out there now because the institutional investors, they're looking for yield, and they are tearing it up out here, buying houses right and left. And by the way, they don't care about buying a house for more than it's worth right now because they're looking 5 to 7 years down the road. And that thing is going to continue to give them income, and it's going to go up in value.
Yep, absolutely.
So I'm not saying this to scare folks that are mom and pops like the rest of us, but you just need to be aware of it and figure out ways to work with them and then leverage what it is that they're doing.
The advice that I prescribe for myself and I hand out to whoever asks for it is utilize them, don't rely on them.
Right.
And that's the difference. Utilize those people in the market or those institutions that are coming in to help create additional revenue streams for your company or for yourself or what have you, but don't pigeonhole yourself into relying on them to feed a machine that you're now creating or to be your only capital source. That is a recipe for disaster. Ask anyone who's been in real estate for more than 10 years.
Yeah. Now here's another thing along those same lines. You need to diversify your income streams as well. There was some statistics that were quoted about a couple of these big home buyers, institutional home buyers. And oh, by the way, they buy in one name, and then they have 4 or 5 other companies that they're buying in those names, but they're all the same company. They're buying in different entities. But they spent I think it was the month of November, this one company spent $27 million in assignment fees. So they're finding wholesalers to find homes for them, and they spent $27 million in a month in assignment fees. But there's another company called Sundance that's out there talking about how evil the wholesalers are, and that we're the trusted alternative, blah blah blah. But they're still doing the same thing.
Yeah,
they just got an $80 million infusion of cash on a round of funding that they did through Wall Street. And do you think they could take $27 million of that and just use it for marketing instead of paying assignment fees?
Yeah, they're trying to demonize the wholesaler, and just like every other industry, there are a few bad eggs for sure, but all in all, the majority of wholesalers that we've worked with or that we know are very stand up, very reputable.
Absolutely.